Disclaimer. After recording this story, we discovered that some characters we thought were a fanfiction writer's OCs are actual characters in the DC Comics universe. We hope that, if you know these characters already, this does not affect the quality of the video, and we hope you still enjoy our coverage of this story. Hey guys, welcome back to the Steel Donut Collective. My name is Connor, and with me today is Bob.
Hey!
Blake.
Whoa.
Oh, dude. Whoa. And Yella.
Good day.
And today we are covering a crossover story in the miscellaneous anime/manga section and the DC superheroes section.
Two very, very specific sections.
Yeah. It could be anything you want in there.
Yeah, miscellaneous versus DC Universe.
Yeah. But this story is called Just a Fan.
I'm just a fan of shitty fan fiction.
Yeah.
Maybe he tries very hard.
He doesn't.
And
the description reads, simply the wish for full ment of a fan. Like or don't like, this is just a fan's support.
Mm-hmm.
Do we clap? Oh my god.
I want it
for full ment.
Simply the wish
for full ment.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be
right.
pain.
So we've got a long author's note.
And I'll read the author's note.
Yeah, hit us with that.
Okay, first off, I just want to say that I love fanfiction. When I first found this website, I was amazed that stories about my favorite all-time animes and books like Naruto and Harry Potter were going off into ways I had only thought of.
Oh,
we're popping off.
Yeah. I like they're not his all-time favorites. They're his favorite all-time animes.
Yeah.
I don't know what an all-time anime is. Maybe it's just on all the time.
It works no matter when you see it.
You turn on the TV and it's on screen, right? You turn off the TV, it's still on screen. It's constantly going.
No, I was thinking like it's always going to be relevant. Like in 70 years, Naruto's just going to have as much power as it does right now.
It will still speak to people.
Yeah,
no man should have all that power.
No anime should have all that power.
Yeah.
I will be the first to admit that I'm one of those writers that fall into these cliches that so many people hate, but I love them.
Great.
Wow, he got the accent over the E in cliches.
Yeah.
But he wrote simply the wish for a full ment of a fan in the description. I wasn't expecting this.
And this story is suck-a-clish.
Yeah, suck-a-clish.
What is that from again? I forget.
I don't remember.
Sure, it may seem to get old, but I still love to read them to see just what is different to the book, to see what direction the story will go.
I like to read the sentences to see what direction the grammar will go.
Yeah.
It goes all over the place looking at this.
Yeah.
That brings me to one story I found written by the infamous man whose works I have liked to see, called The Gentry, which is from the DC Universe, the Multiversity crossover with Naruto.
I would like to see them called The Gentry, but it had a different title. I wish it was called The Gentry.
Whose works I have liked to see.
Mm-hmm. I have liked people calling them The Gentry, even though that's not the title.
Yeah. You're right, the Multiversity is stupid. I'd prefer The Gentry.
Yeah. The Multiversity.
That's such a bad title.
It was a 1,838-word story in which Naruto went the Destroy the Leaf and female Kyuubi route with a harem, in which the Gentry was responsible for everything, and that the whole point was to break him and the world, and that they were doing the same to other fandoms.
Hey guys,
that sounds like an awful story.
Can we stop
Naruto,
reading this one and go read the Gentry, which is from the DC Universe?
Naruto destroyed the female Kyuubi route with a harem.
Yeah,
I guess.
Use the harem to destroy a female Kyuubi route?
He went to destroy the leaf. Oh, and
no, he didn't go. He didn't go to destroy. He went the destroy.
Oh right, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm accidentally correcting things. I should stop that.
You know what I haven't said in a while? This guy is accidentally the whole sentence.
Yeah, pretty much. It was small, but by the time it was over, I felt like I wanted to cry from what I had read.
That's exactly how I feel about this story so
Welcome
far.
to
story.
the club time. Hollow.
Welcome to Steel Donut Collective.
Bob,
This is
to
that
be
sentence
fair,
alone perfectly
Man,
encapsulates.
I know how you feel. You know, even when the whole world seems against you, I know exactly how you feel, man.
Bob, to be fair, we don't know yet how this story will make us feel. We're not there yet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it needs to be over.
People are watching this video. Yes, we do.
So I decide to write this story below.
I decide and I do.
Yeah, do it. I do it.
I can see why he wrote his story after all most of the stories I've seen lately, but I still like them. Well, some of them, others are just crap.
Most of the stories you've seen lately, what?
No, he can see why he worked the story after all. Most of the stories I've seen lately, but I still like them.
No, see, just all and most are contradictory. He should only use one of them. He could see why he worked the story after all / most of the stories I've seen lately.
I can see why he wrote the story.
Why he wrote them after whatever's because all the others came first.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
This is just me writing something that I felt I wanted to write.
That's usually how things
That's how
get
that
on the page.
That is
yeah.
how that works. Yes.
Yeah. He at least he did the first step correctly. He wanted to
The
do
Art of
something.
Writing by the Steel Donut Collective. Lesson 1. Writing something that you feel you want to write. Do it.
At least he's not writing something he feels he doesn't want
Today,
to
our
write.
lecturer, Time Hollow, will tell you how he feels and tell you that he wants to write.
Yeah. Here, let's get to the rest of this author's note, because I really want to read the story.
Oh my god.
This is also not a flame or any negative response to the infamous man, as I still enjoy his other works greatly and hope to continue to read them.
Fine sentence.
I
Why
mean,
couldn't you do that
it
other
is a
times?
response, and some of us would call this negative.
Yeah, well, yeah, but that sentence was fine. Why couldn't he just do that the rest of the time?
This is merely me writing what was on my mind. Now, without further ado, about goddamn time, thank you very much, I present a fan's support. It is just the story of one fan's thoughts on the worlds of fiction.
Oh, so it's got two titles. I love that. I love
Yeah,
that.
it's just
the title
a fan
is
and a
fan's
fan's support. Yeah.
Hey guys, we
like
have to. We have to redo the intro, guys. Hey everyone, welcome to the Steel Donut. Today we're reading a fan support.
Yeah.
By Time Hollow.
There, we'll just...
Yeah.
Maybe the title got changed in localization or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, well, this was imported from
I
Canada.
hate it when they do that shit.
A fan's support. Despair, that was the only way to describe what a group of people were feeling as they were on their knees in front demonic destroyers known as the Gentry.
Jesus. Holy. Wow.
Yep.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh, that hurt.
As there were.
Oh, keep going.
Okay. This group of people consisted of the champions of their own worlds.
Okay.
The number one knuckle-headed ninja, Naruto Uzumaki.
No need for a verb, but okay.
The substitute Shinigami, Ichigo Kurosaki.
Okay.
The Straw Hat Pirate, Monkey D. Luffy.
Ooh,
Can I
Luffy.
just say the rest of the Toonami anime cast and get done with the list? No?
Hey,
Okay.
where's Rock Lee?
The third-rate Magus Emiyashiro.
Pretty sure it's
period on that
Magus.
one, okay.
You're right.
Pretty sure it's Magus, but sure.
The third child of Nerve, Shinji Ikari. The boy who lived, Harry Potter.
Why
My
can't you
favorite DC
why is that
Universe
hyphenated?
character.
Yeah.
You're skipping over the fact that it's Harry Potter. Where is he miscellaneous anime / manga or DC superheroes?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
He
What
was
the
a
fuck?
featured character in Mortal Kombat versus DC
Yeah,
Universe.
he was in the most recent episode of Flash, dude.
Oh my god.
Harry
Yeah,
Potter.
they brought Harry Potter in. Yeah. The Black Prince, Lelouch v. Britannia. All of these men were champions in their own right, destined to change their world. But the only thing they could feel now was a overwhelming despair at what had just been told to them by the Gentry.
You ever read a sentence and you feel like you're driving an 18-wheeler on a slick country road and you're just jackknifing left and right the whole time? Because that's how I feel right now.
Now I know how all those ice
I see my
truckers-
life flashing before my eyes.
Blake, Bob, Connor, Yella, all of these men were champions and they're on right, but the only thing they can feel now was a overwhelming despair at what they had just read. Right, Time Hollow. Okay. How they were used by them to enter their worlds, to break them down, how they were used to destroy the people they were supposed to save, but instead they had allowed these demonic destroys the chance to enter their worlds. Only one thought was left in their minds.
Good use of semicolon.
Why? Why did you do all of this?
The blonde ninja cried out to the beings in front of them.
Why?
Ooh, nice voice.
Yeah, really good
The
voice.
bat creature in the front of the teens asked.
I thought about
In
doing
the
the voice
front
entirely in
of
echolocation, but I decided not to.
Yeah.
We want ya. We want ya and the others to give up your dreams.
Give up your letters.
Arr! Give up your dreams.
Yeah.
landlubber.
We want ya all to the number 2 abandon all hope. We want to make you all like us.
Why is I think that was supposed to be stylized. Why'd you stylize it so fucking weird?
No, please, anything but text lingo.
Yeah.
Ow, ow, you
You
want
torture
us
me for an eternity and drive stakes through my head. I don't know.
I'm
Parents
gonna
just
fuck.
don't make me text like a teenager.
I'm gonna F you up IRL.
Meet me IRL. We'll fight, bro.
Yeah.
TTYL
Fox
NBD.
only. Final destination.
The group watch as other figures stepped beside the bat creature.
They just stepped.
Yeah.
They didn't step up or down, they just stepped.
A purple tentacle creature with 3 eyes and a mouthful of sharp teeth rose.
Hell
Who was saying
machine.
Is the bat creature doing all this? I don't know.
Why is an octopus with 3 eyes and teeth called Hell Machine? It's not even a machine.
Hell machine.
Yeah. Then a tower rose from the ground. Okay. Red eyes behind pillars staring at the group of heroes and was laughing maniacally.
So the eyes were laughing?
Something
Right.
was laughing.
Yeah.
Lord broken.
It's just a tower with eyes. It's like a castle in the game of chess came to life.
I swear, it's just
I like
the,
that
the,
it's
the,
called
the
Lord
thumbnail we did for
Broken.
Heather Towery. It's just a tower with eyes.
That are laughing, yeah. Next, a pile of corpses formed into a massive face that grinned at the boys.
Legion?
Demogorgon.
Okay, so not Legion.
You know, and then he would just say,
Ark.
Next, an emancipated and thin woman.
not
wait.
emaciated.
Yeah, not emaciated. Not emaciated.
She's
Emancipated.
free.
She's free.
Harriet F.
Bob, why the?
Free woman.
I find it
What's
hilarious
up?
that Bob, you told the exact same joke the exact same morning I was about to say, like, not emacipated, but emancipated. She's free, and then you just said it.
Oh my god!
She's emancipated.
He's free. God almighty, we are free at last!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I come back to kick some ass.
You know, it's like in Schoolhouse Rock. You know, we were suffering until suffrage.
Yeah. Okay. Next, an emancipated and thin woman whose arms looked like bones and skin so tightened and dry that it looked like it would tear off.
They merciless.
Oh, man, I
Then
thought-
the bat creature flew just a bit closer to them and said,
Oh, you know what? I thought. You know, it's funny. It said Dame
We
Merciless.
missed a quote.
I know. It said
We
Dame
didn't miss the
Merciless.
quote. Titan Hollow missed the quote.
You know, it said Dame Merciless, but I was expecting it to be Keira Knightley.
Yeah. So Time Hollow missed a quote, so...
Intellectron, we are the Gentry.
I don't know what the hell you are. You're like, how are you at all
You're
a
like
threat?
a ragtag group of random dudes.
You're like the B-list cut bosses from Titan Souls. What
like,
are you doing?
Like, all right, wait. This all sucks. This all sucks. So get a load of this. Here's their villainous team. You have Man-Bat.
Yeah, Man-Bat.
Man-Bat called Intellectron.
Yeah. An octopus with teeth.
Called Hell Machine.
A pillar with eyes.
Lord Broken.
A pile of bodies with a... Can it move?
Demogorgon.
Can it even move? It's just a pile of corpses in the shape of a face
A
on
pile
the
of
ground.
corpses.
Just formed into a massive face.
Yeah,
And then-
it's just a big smile, a big goofy grin, and then just a starving woman.
Yeah, Keira Knightley. And it's like, what the fuck?
A starving but free woman.
Like, are they at all threatening?
We are the Gentry!
We suck.
Superhero fight!
We're the worst team ever.
Oh my
And then they do like this.
Hell Machine,
this
get up on top of
pose.
Lord Broken so you can get a better view of the fight.
Yeah.
Demogorgon. See you later, I guess.
Rot!
Yeah.
Dave Merciless, if you're really hungry, you can eat Demogorgon. But I wouldn't suggest it. I guess
like
I will go fly.
Yeah. Electron away.
Not a very coherent team.
Yeah. The bat creature said to them.
Yeah.
We have it.
I'm changing the voice now.
Okay.
We have influenced hundreds of worlds. We shall break you down as we broke them down. It will become...
Real quick, can I just... He's called Intellectron, right?
Maybe.
The bat. Maybe,
Yeah, I guess.
apparently.
Yeah, because he flew. Yeah,
Why the hell
flew
does he
up to them.
speak like an idiot?
Intellect.
He's called Intellectron, which implies like a smart robot, and he's neither smart nor robot.
well, he's
I don't
smart.
think any thought was put into these names.
Well, let me put it this way: he's certainly as smart compared to Pillar with Eyes, Octopus, and Pile of Bodies.
It's not Hell or
It's
Machine.
an octopus with teeth.
The only name that is somewhat,
no,
makes
Hell
sense
Machine is the octopus
Dame
with-
Merciless.
Yeah, Merciless.
Because she's female.
The only thing that's close.
Dame is the only correct describing thing of any of this.
What? Gentry's not even an accurate name.
Yeah, I mean, Lord
will
Broken is
become-
he's One Piece. And he's not a lord
even
because
a
he's just a
fallen tower.
freaking pillar.
It will become so bad that you all shall wish to, again, the number 2, die or commit suicide. But the anti-death equation shall revert you to this form indefinitely.
Oh, so they're basically invincible.
The power of math.
Regenerating
Has
muffins.
made
Hey,
you
on Steel Donut, we'll
invincible.
be looking at a lecture on mathematics from our friend Time.
5 equations to make sure you literally never die.
Yeah.
Fear.
Endorsed
Newton had gone a
endorsed by
single step
Deepak
further, he
Chopra.
would have achieved immortality.
Mathematicians are pissed.
I was about to say,
This
yeah.
equation will keep you alive.
Yeah, 5
Yeah.
easy steps to become immortal. Mathematicians hate it.
Yeah, it's
Mathematicians
the
and
big new
doctors.
book. It's called Ageless Body, Timeless Sign.
Yeah.
Live forever with the
Math
anti-death
jokes.
equation.
Yeah. Sign.
There shall be no release from this moment. You all have been trapped ever since corruption.
Period.
Yeah.
Now we shall deconstruct and make you all members of Gentry.
I wonder if they'll all get really cool.
If you get turned into a member of
names,
Gentry,
you
you have
become
no
useless.
idea what you're going to become, though.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe they'll just become Demogorgon too.
Here's the newest member of Gentry. It's a talking can of Lysol. We call him Death Fucker.
It's literally a straight up sentient fire pit named like
Dog slime man.
Chill Away.
A fire pit, a sentient fire.
This is a bowl of candy with a sign over it that reads, "Please take one." We call him Christmas.
There's like this bothy with an arm sticking out of it. It's very powerful if you get near enough to it. It's like it's a house. It doesn't really move.
What's it called?
remote death.
Steven!
I was about to say remote death troll.
Oh, yeah.
They just straight up have the fucking human centipede or something, and it's named like Thunderwave. Or
Yeah.
like
A
that.
sentient 1-inch blade. We call him Dave.
Yeah.
We are Gentry.
All right. The Gentry moved closer to them, ominously, while all the heroes could do was lay there and remember all the pain they had caused to their worlds.
Why couldn't you put the word ominously before the comma?
Who's moving?
No, it's
like,
ominous that the heroes lie there remembering stuff.
All right, wait. 2 of these members can't move. One of them is a building, and the other one is just a pile of bodies.
Yeah.
Well, one of them's probably too weak and tired to move.
The Gentry moved closer to them, and by that, Hell Machine kicked Demogorgon over. While Lord Broken helped Dame Merciless.
Yeah, I guess Octodad over here is pushing along the corpses.
Oh, God.
Let us rejoice in anguish together.
Sure, buddy.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever you say,
I feel like half
Intellectron.
your team are the people who are going to be in anguish because they're like starving and like
Oh,
corpses.
Oh my God, wait. What if we're making so many jokes that we're stuck doing this story indefinitely?
No, we'll be in.
We'll be
I don't
in
know
the
if this is
Gentry.
anguish.
I
It's
don't
not
know
anguish
if
anymore.
I don't know if that
know.
is, you know.
I wish to be released from my pain.
We'll all be the Gentry by the end.
God damn it! But the anti-death equation.
Yeah.
All right, keep going. I want to get to this hero that's about to show up.
Intellectron and the other Gentry was almost upon the teenagers, but just as they were about to touch them.
over his name is Intellect. Oh my god.
There are teenagers.
It hit me full force again. His name is Intellectron and he's a Batman.
He sounds like
okay.
he sounds like a really shitty like Transformer.
I expected Intellectron to be like a librarian robot in Fallout, not a bat person.
Okay. But just as they were about to touch them,
Back off.
I'll take you on.
a voice called out in a cold but firm tone.
Frozen.
Cold but firm.
Yeah, it's firm
As
in the
if
middle
those
still.
two are not normally combined.
Yeah.
Before anyone could react, the Gentry were thrown away from the heroes by an unseen force.
Wow. Even the tower?
Yeah, he was just,
Stab!
you know.
Stop!
These are just in a vacuum, I guess. Just
Stop!
these words. Just flying by me.
All the words that Intellectron left out.
Yeah.
There they are.
We found them.
All right, get ready for the description of this hero.
Oh man.
Both groups looked
he's a
towards
real-life
the
superhero.
sound and saw walking towards them was... Okay, a man. He was
Gasp.
wearing what some of the teens saw as black sweatpants, a light blue shirt sleeve t-shirt with a black fedora resting on his head. There was nothing about him that stuck out to them at all. There was no power that could be felt from him. There was no air about him that made him stand out.
Wow.
I think his subjective sweatpants kind of stand out.
it's a guy-
Some of the teens saw as black sweatpants, like the rest of them see them as cargo shorts. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, there's like a guy. So their hero is a guy in black sweatpants, 2 t-shirts, and a fedora.
A light blue shirt sleeve t-shirt.
Yeah, two shirts.
Both sleeves are other t-shirts.
Yeah, they've got little armholes
Yeah.
and a black fedora.
And get ready for this next line.
All in all, he looked to be a young, if not slightly overweighted man.
No, overweighed.
Overweight.
People weigh him too much.
Stop.
No, see, the
weighing
doctor, he goes to the doctor's office for a checkup, and they put him on the scale, and then they check his height, and they put him on the scale again, and then they, like, take a blood thing, and then put him on the scale, and he's like, doctor, I'm not, my weight is not changing that much, like, I'm just in the office. He's like, did we already take your weight? Oh, I'm sorry, we already
Yeah.
did.
Sorry
do it
for,
again.
Overweighed.
sorry for overweighing you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what the best part is? Even if we ignore the fact that he completely fucked that up and he was trying to say overweight, so it's a fat guy wearing 2 t-shirts, a pair of sweatpants, and a fedora.
That's basically me plus a fedora.
Yeah, you've got Naruto, you've got Ichigo, you've got Harry Potter, you've got all these anime characters with cool powers, and then you've got this
fat
badass
dude, fat ass with a fedora
and blue sweatpants, and
black sweatpants that are
sweatpants.
again.
And
Let me
two
just
shirts.
remind you, subjective,
yeah,
because some teens saw them as sweatpants.
maybe some teens saw his outfit as that entire thing, and the others saw a completely different outfit.
Oh, you know what? All of the teens were too scared to admit that the emperor has no clothes.
Yeah, because the fedora is the sort of hat you're supposed to wear
He's just
with
a fat dude
sweatpants
naked.
and not
I don't
they're
a
care if
three-piece
you're
suit.
naked with just a fedora. I'll imagine the clothes, bro. Alright. The man stopped as he drew close to the group. First he looked at the Gentry and looked at them with a look that showed curiosity, but with a large amount of disgust and hated mixed in with it.
He's like,
What?
kind of curious, but mostly pissed and grossed out. It's like, oh my god, corpses!
Oh my
Someone
god.
feed that woman!
Yeah, I was about to say, somebody feed that obviously very free woman.
Yeah, she's so free. Why are you so free?
So
You're so free.
emancipated.
Why do you let
How did
yourself
you
be
pull
so-
that off?
Yeah.
Like,
She's free. She thought she was free from the need to eat. Turns out she wasn't.
Yeah.
that's the only thing she's not free from. Otherwise,
He then looked towards the heroes on the ground, and the teens were shocked to see the man had a look of awe on his face as he gazed upon the group.
Referring to the heroes as heroes and then also as teens makes it sound like they're two separate groups. Like there's like the Gentry, him, the heroes, and then like teens just watching.
Nice,
I like that. They were shocked to see that that he had a look of awe. Like,
Yeah.
how is he
AWE.
so awestruck? What is going on?
Yeah, what is going on? Why does he not know what's going on? How is he so out of it?
You know, that reminds me of that great joke about all in George of the Jungle. Anyone remember that?
Yeah.
They all gazed on in awe.
Yeah. The good old days. Anyway.
Who are ya?
Intellectron asked the man.
Intellectron? It's so awkward to say to
Gonna hit you
Intellectron.
over and over.
That goddamn name is killing me.
I feel like if you showed me a picture of Man-Bat from Batman, like just a picture and had the word Intellectron underneath, I would assume this was some kind of like name matching game and this was mismatched.
Yeah.
Like, that's like I'd be looking at it and go, well, that's obviously not right.
Yeah. The man broke his gaze from the teens and looked at the bat creature.
Me?
The man asked.
I'm nobody important in the grand scheme of things. Not like these guys here.
He waved a hand to the teens beside him.
Hell, I'm not even meet to be here. But since the rules here state I can't give me real name or any important personal information, you'll just have to call me by my call sign.
He
What?
said as he gave a mocking bye towards the Gentry.
A mocking bye towards.
Time.
I don't know
Hop.
what you guys are confused about. That was totally normal. That was a normal human English sentence.
Yeah. Time Hollow at your service.
Okay.
So I think he's interrupting the story thus far and like just to reinterpret the way he wants it.
You know what? I bet Time Hollow's real name is Tristan, and he's secretly mad.
Oh,
He's not crazy, but he's mad.
Yeah.
yeah, there's differences.
Yeah.
Time Hollow then turned his back on the Gentry and started to walk toward the down teens.
Oh man,
Why?
they're all so depressed.
You were about to fight. What happened?
Now then, if you don't mind, and I really don't care if you do, I have a huge bone to pick with you assholes for messing with my reading time. So, yeah, time for you assholes to die.
Ass.
Is he saying that to the teens?
Yeah, he's
I
gonna
believe
kill
he
us.
is.
They're
How
really
dare you, asshole!
He wants to join the Gentry, and to prove it, he wants to kill those guys,
Yeah.
even though the anti-death equation won't let him.
Man, I feel like
What?
I feel like the Down Teens would be a really good name for like an indie band.
Yeah,
The
a
down
lo-fi
teens.
shoegaze band.
Can I just say I was trying to think of a new name for Time Hollow to have when he joins the Gentry, like when he makes his transformation, and instead all I could come up with was a great new name for Intellectron. Portrait of an artist as a young bat.
Oh yeah.
No, I think Time Hollow would be perfect. He'd just have to turn into something that doesn't make
Has
any
anything
sense.
has nothing to do with being hollow or a hollow, or have anything to do with clocks or time.
Would he be overpowered in the Gentry with his ability to apparently snap his fingers and just kill people?
Yeah, read it.
He would just become a shovel. I
No,
don't
his
know
powers
why.
would completely change as well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He'd have shovels for hands.
I like the idea of him
But they're
becoming...
not even like extensions from his arm, they're like perpendicular to his forearm.
Oh.
I like the idea of him being a backyard.
Oh, just like a whole backyard?
Just someone's backyard.
Can he be like a backyard, but like with
just-
like
No,
a flower
he'll-
garden that hasn't been well maintained?
Oh no, he'll be Lord Broken's backyard.
Oh,
Yeah,
They'll
he'll
team
just
up. They'll
straight
become like a buddy cop duo within the Gentry.
He'll just straight up be a sentient house with, like, I don't know, pure white eyes. And he'll
there's-
be named Time Hollow.
yeah, Time Hollow, and there's a family living inside, but we don't talk about that.
But
I mean, wouldn't that be
seriously-
similar to Deathfucker, the Bothy with an arm?
Yeah, maybe.
But seriously, it sounds like he's about to kill the heroes. Or, I'm
I
sorry.
think
the
he
villains.
is killing them.
He does.
Oh.
Because they messed with his reading time, and he's
Oh,
walking away
yeah, just-
from the Gentry
Yeah,
towards
just read it,
the
Connor. Read it.
teens.
Sorry, it's been a while since I found this.
Been a
So,
while.
before the Gentry could even reply,
Did you just interrupt the narrator?
yeah, he killed the narrator. Oh my god! The narrator got in the way of him reading.
Rip.
Snap!
And then
Time Hollow snapped his fingers.
You could have just said Time Hollow snapped his fingers. We don't
you
need
didn't have to
onomatopoeia of snap.
The next
and then
instant,
and then he broke out into a wonderful rendition of "For the Longest Time."
the next instant, there was an army standing with the group of heroes.
The heroes what? Corpses.
Corpse. Yeah.
Oh, they're making their own, what was it? Demogorgon.
They're making their
Demogorgon.
own Demogorgon.
Yeah,
whatever.
Demogorgon. Each with power that could be godlike.
Could be. Maybe.
Could be, perhaps.
The
like
power
it
to
may,
end a
like
sentence
maybe
whenever you want.
if we first, found evidence for a god, we could, compare power levels or something.
But we don't know.
We don't
man.
know,
Wait.
so it's all up in the air.
And then each a hero in their own right. Each of their stories were similar but different at the same time. And each and every one of them was a copy of the teen standing there. Okay. What happened next was what could only be called a one-sided beatdown.
Oh,
That's boring.
No matter how many the Gentry tried to beat, there was 10 more attacking them.
yeah, and then when they beat all of the army, Terence showed up.
An endless army, all with the same goal in mind. To beat the shit out of them.
No, you don't need an endless army. I think you could just summon the average dude, and he could take down the Gentry pretty
So-
easily.
Yeah.
So, Time Hollow, the author, is so pathetic that he read an 1,800-word story where the Gentry killed some random, different anime characters
Protagonists,
and Harry
yeah.
Potter. And he
Harry
felt
Potter.
And
it was
Harry
necessary for him to write a story where
And Zoidberg.
he stepped in, summoned an army of random dudes, and just beat the shit out of the bad guys.
Yep.
Fighting Polygon Team.
Yep.
Fighting Polygon Team.
Yep.
Yeah, what else would it be?
Yep. 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 All I could do was agree faster and faster.
Exactly.
Maybe that's your
But
power. That's part of the
I
Gentry.
seriously. I think I'm
wait,
gonna
I
put
think-
this out there. I think if any one of us were summoned to fight the Gentry, we could take them down.
Yeah,
Probably.
Like Connor, you could totally kick the Gentry's ass.
I
I'm
think
seeing
they're
you now.
about
The only
to-
one you couldn't probably kick the ass of was the tower.
Or
Yeah,
maybe
that's
Demogorgon,
kind of-
since he's already just a pile
Well,
of
yeah,
corpses.
but you don't need to.
And
You
I-
just step over it.
I wouldn't kick Dame Merciless's ass. I'd probably try to, guide,
feed her.
Yeah, try to guide her to the food bar. or
Like
something
you
like
hand
that.
her a sandwich, you stick a piece of TNT inside of
listen,
Lord
when I
Broken.
got summoned, I got some complimentary peanuts, but I really think you need them more
You
than me,
need,
so-
you really need this more.
You
You
need
need some
yeah,
calories.
I knew I was coming here, so I asked for a few extra. So
Yeah, I brought some sandwiches. You
Yeah.
know, I think they'll help you out.
they're like, "We are supposed to fight you."
And
Yeah,
you're just
as long
like,
as you
No,
don't go near the wall.
Intellectron
Intellectron.
is all like, oh, why? We're supposed to fight you. And Dave Merciless, meanwhile, is just, munching on those peanuts.
Peanuts.
because holy
His
shit,
name
she's
is
hungry.
she's-
Intellectron.
Yeah, Intellectron's the only one who would actually be difficult to fight. I mean, the octopus might be dangerous, but if you don't, as long as you stay away from the water, you're fine.
You're not gonna get over this. You're never gonna get over
Such
that.
an inappropriate.
Just admit it. The rest of your life, you're gonna realize his name is Intellectron.
Every morning I'm gonna be like, today's gonna be a shitty. Oh my god, his name is Intellectron.
You're gonna be
Just
like,
whenever you're down, just remember his name is Intellect.
I'm gonna put on the ceiling above my bed a picture of Man Bat from Batman and the word Intellectron underneath it, and I'll wake up and go.
you're gonna be like on the edge of a skyscraper, about to jump, about to end your life, and I'll be down at the bottom, and I'll just go, Bob! His name is Intellectron! And you'll be like, my life is redeemed.
Yeah, I'm coming down.
Connor,
I'm coming
I
down.
thought you were going to say he would jump off and an Intellectron would fly through the air and save him.
My name is Intellectron.
No, Intellectron would save him with the anti-death equation.
Oh, you're right. Hit the ground and be like cracking up.
You just get up and you're like,
Just
don't worry, I'm
laughing,
fine.
laughing.
Through the power of math, I'll live forever.
I'm okay. The anti-death equation.
Have I told you all about Intellectron yet?
Hey guys,
Have you heard
bat
the
thing?
good news?
His name is Intellectron.
God damn it.
I'm
tearing up so bad right now.
I think they would be like, "What are you talking about?" Then I'd have to explain a little bit,
And then they'd get it.
or maybe
Yeah.
I'd just call down Intellectron. I'd be like, "Hey, come here,
Come here, buddy."
You tell him.
Get him,
Tell him about the Gentry. Tell him about, all your friends, Lord
Yeah,
Broken,
so we're
Debbie
the
Gorgon.
Gentry. Why are you laughing? we're the Gentry. We want to destroy you guys. I feel like you guys aren't taking me seriously.
It's getting really awkward.
Somebody,
Lord Broken.
Somebody in the crowd is just like, can somebody feed that woman?
He's like, Lord Broken, you take over. And Lord Broken's just like,
Yeah, Lord Broken's just like,
Your police have finally amassed for us to beat. Wait, why are you taking care of Dame Merciless?
No,
Fight us! Stop
fight
trying
us,
to...
please.
Stop putting a blanket around her. Stop trying to get her in the back of one of your cars.
Stop trying to bring her
She
to
be
a hospital.
kidnapped or rescued.
You stop bringing her sandwiches.
Why are you putting Demogorgon in
Fight her.
body bags? Stop!
Why are you trying to get Why are you trying to get
you know
Hell
what?
Machine back to the ocean? Stop.
I think, yeah, he's fine on land. He's fine. He's like
you
drawing
can
up
worry,
like
trust
he's like
me.
drawing.
every single one of them is a bad name.
Why are you
they're
trying
all-
to rename me? Stop that. I'm an Intellectron. I picked this name.
Yeah,
a
and
really
everyone
cool name,
besides Intellectron, every single one besides Intellectron is pretty much useless. Like the octopus has to be in water or he'll die.
Lord Broken is a fucking building.
Like seriously, like you know what? I just realized something. I always thought for the longest time, the most useless villain and villain and underlings was Skeletor and like all of his like loser minions that always get their asses
turns
kicked.
out-
But I think Intellectron and the Gentry are the worst.
Yeah, they might be worse.
Yeah.
Like at least everyone on Skeletor's group is mobile and big and strong and powerful. They're just outclassed.
I always found it hilarious how many names Ark had, but I didn't realize it was possible to be funnier just by having a single bad name.
I'm glad the Gentry took Intellectron in because no one else would.
It's like, what's your okay, buddy?
You know
what's your powers? I'm half bat, half man. Oh, that's pretty cool. What do you call yourself? Man bat?
What? No, Intellectron.
Dragon before
Get out of my
Intellectron.
Why? Are you part cyborg?
What? No, I'm Intellectron.
Are you like really smart or something? What?
Why?
No.
I mean,
No.
I think of myself as smart, but not like super smart. It's not my power. My power is I can fly.
I'm a bat.
So yeah, I'm
Okay,
glad.
okay. You can team up with the octopus, the building, the pile of corpses, and the starving woman.
They're the B team. They're the Gentry B team.
I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad that Gentry exists because everyone deserves to be accepted somewhere, even Intellectron. You know?
Yeah, they're the Special Olympics of villain teams.
Hashtag Intellectron are people too.
Yeah. Oh, Skeletor's like sitting down.
Hashtag Gentry are villains too.
Skeletor's like he's at the in the villain cafeteria.
Gentry lives matter.
Skeletor's in the villain cafeteria holding his tray, and he looks up and he sees the Gentry all waving him over, and he's like, "No,
No!
He goes and sits with He-Man himself, and he's just like Prince Adam sitting there. He's like, "Skeletor, why are you sitting with me? I'd really, really rather not sit with them."
Yeah, and Skeletor's
And
just
He-Man looks over.
like, I'm sorry,
He's
He-Man.
like, "Okay, yeah, I get you."
He-Man
like,
just
"I'm sorry,
puts an
He-Man,
arm,
I
puts an arm on his shoulder, and he's like, I understand.
Skeletor's like, I'm sorry, I can't be around Intellectron without it.
When a ragtag group of
He's just
random
laughing.
His name is Intellectron! And just
I can't
everybody
take it,
at the
He-Man.
table starts
That's
laughing.
pretty stupid.
And He-Man's just like, because he's gay.
Intellectron's like trying to carry his food over. I guess he's flying over, and Skeletor just trips him and makes him spill his food all over the fucking ground. And
All the other villains are laughing and
laughing.
laughing.
Meanwhile, Dame Merciless is just staring at all the food and wondering why she's not getting any.
Well, no, you see, like, Intellectron
Magneto
knows
likes
that
to
her...
make fun of Hell Machine by trying to use his Magneto powers on Hell Machine, going, "Oh, nothing's happening. It's like you're not a machine at all."
It's like you're a wooden gun.
meanwhile, Demogorgon's just laying there as a fucking pile of corpses.
Yeah, well, I mean, the reason Dame Merciless, well, that's the thing, like, Intellectron knows it's her power, so he won't let her eat. It's pretty fucked up.
This might be the longest tangent we've ever had, but this is the funniest thing to me right now.
But
what?
Bob, come
This
on,
so
how
much
can we
viewers,
not?
come
His
on.
name is Intellectron.
You know, this could go on for the rest of all eternity. Let's go ahead and finish the story, and we can
think-
muse later.
I didn't think there could possibly be a team worse than G-Man, but there is.
I was even gonna make a joke about when they described him if he hadn't mentioned pants. I was gonna make a joke about G-Man, but oh man, G-Man may have met their match.
Dude, somebody give Dame Merciless some breakfast sushi.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
You know, actually, that calmed me down. You know,
Oh, G-Man. Because G-Man is positively normal compared to these
yeah,
guys.
talking about the G-Man, just like seriously, like I was laughing really hard, but now I'm actually pretty normal. I'm able to continue. All right.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
What's next? What's next?
Let's finish this up.
Their powers varied, each impossible in their own right.
Yep.
They all started out as the same, but their fates varied. Yep, they were all born as, you know...
Are we talking about the people in the army? Because
Yeah, I
read the
think so.
next sentence.
Oh. Some became a hero, others a villain.
What?
Or a villain?
I don't know. Keep going. Keep going.
One was a boy, the other a girl.
And
Or
there's just two.
An army of
Army
two.
of 2-3.
Army of two.
Yeah, Army of
Oh,
2-3.
shit.
That's where the DC Universe stuff comes in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
The
man.
Army of Two showed up in the recent episode of Arrow. Mm-hmm. Some are human, others were beings out of a story.
What?
How
I guess
many people
if
your
you're in a
army, and what
story,
does
you're
that
not a
entail?
human.
You're
No.
a concept. You're a
Some,
concept.
some fought hand to hand, others had swords or guns.
So basically,
Those were the
all
only weapons. Fists, swords, and guns.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But there was one thing that they all had in common.
they're all
Well, it
beating
sounds
up
like
the
they had
Gentry.
nothing in common if you look at this. If you look at this
Yeah.
list, they shouldn't have had anything in common.
Yeah, 5 of them are slamming Intellectron from the top ropes. Oh god,
Dude.
no, we can't do this. No.
I love this epic ending. I love this epic ending.
They all followed the path they picked with no regrets. So,
I'm just imagining like people suplexing into Electron from the top of Lord Broken.
He's happy. Someone's
they
fighting
don't
him,
even
though.
attack Lord Broken. They just use him to beat the shit out
Yeah,
of
they
everyone.
just use him as like a structure to jump off of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some come to a happy ending in their lives. Some still looked for one, and others had a bitter end.
That is a description of how things happen, yes?
But they did not regret their choice.
To beat up the Gentry.
They did not regret their choice.
Oh, seriously,
to
are
beat
we
up-
talking about the army now? Like,
I
because
think
that's
so.
what you were.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think it's the army.
This is the army. This is the
So this
army
is just a
that-
generic description of some of them lived different lives.
Yeah.
Some of
Yeah.
them
That's
were
basically
heroes,
what it
some of
says.
them were villains, some of them used one weapon, others used a different weapon.
And what-
Some did some things, others did different things.
But why are we even describing this right now? Like, right now they're just beating up the Gentry, so...
It doesn't
matter what their
they're gonna do
future
in like
is.
40 years?
Yeah.
Okay. It didn't matter to them if what they did was wrong or if it was dumb or done to many times to count.
What?
Damn, that sucks. The Gentry get beat up too many times to count, you know?
Jesus.
Oh,
Every
man.
day they wake up knowing they're going to get beaten up by the end of it.
They fight,
So
but they
fucking
don't
sad.
care.
It was all one wild ride. That's not how I describe beating up, you know, a
I
group
feel
of people.
like Mr. Bone might be an old member of the Gentry, because we all want to get off Mr. Bone's wild ride.
It was
You see
all
what-
one wild ride to them.
See, what they don't know is that for every member of the Gentry you kill, the pile of corpses guy just becomes
Oh
stronger.
my god.
Oh my god.
Well, he becomes bigger. We're not sure if he becomes stronger.
Well, you see, the secret is that he's actually all he is he's like a spirit that's controlling all the previous bodies of the previous members of the Gentry who just got their asses kicked.
Yeah.
Oh.
So basically,
The previous.
Oh, you know what? I bet that's how the no dying equation works. What's it called?
Yeah,
The
what was
anti-death
it?
The anti-death
Anti-death
equation. I bet that's how the anti-death equation works.
You don't really die,
just
you just
become
get absorbed into
Demogorgon.
Demogorgon. Yeah. Wow.
Demogorgon, yeah. Yeah, so
yeah,
like
it
the
was-
last 20 shitty members of the group who all got their asses kicked, you know.
All part of Demogorgon now.
It was all one wild ride to them. As
One
the
day
Gentry
we
were-
all joined Demogorgon.
What the hell?
Oh, wow.
As the Gentry were fading away, torn, crushed, and died.
Wow!
I guess they didn't use the
Torn,
anti-death
crushed,
equation.
and died.
The originally group of teens looked at the man who defeated the beings who so easily crushed their hope.
You fell to the ground because your hope was crushed? I mean, I guess it makes sense that you didn't get beat up by the Gentry. I can't imagine how they would, but you fell down because your hope was crushed? That's pathetic.
Who are you?
Shiro bravely asked.
So brave.
With a very
As the
brave
man-
stutter.
Yeah. As the man was fading away, he only said one thing.
Just a fan.
The end.
Are there any reviews?
No.
Please tell me there are reviews.
No.
Oh, no reviews.
Just what it deserves.
You know,
Wow!
I thought I'd be more pissed at the fact this guy literally wrote a story where he literally interrupted another story to change it. He literally self-inserted himself into a fan fiction, but
The bad guys really
that
stole our show here.
Stole the show. Yeah, I don't even
Those
care.
fucking,
Time
the
Hollow, do
fucking
what you wanna do,
Gentry,
man.
man.
Dude, I don't... Well, you know, Time Hollow didn't even invent them. He got them from someone else, the infamous man.
Write about what you thought about.
Now I know why he's infamous.
Right.
I'm really
Write about
curious
you
what
thought
the
about
infamous
writing
man
and
does
then
with these
decided to
guys.
write Time
Yeah.
Hollow.
Like, I have to assume that Time Hollow misunderstood what the Gentry people were, because there's no way two people think this is a good superhero or supervillain team.
We can only find out some other time, maybe.
Some other time. Another time,
Yeah.
another place.
Thank you.
Same, a different
for
bad
watching.
time, the same bad channel.
A different
Intellectron
time. A different-
Thank you for joining the Steel Donut for another lecture from Time Hollow on character design. Next time we'll be talking about...
Guys, you
Well,
know,
really, the
guys,
infamous
I
man.
don't want to. I don't want to call this early, but I think this might be gold.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean...
More gold.
Yeah.
Wow. Matt's gonna die when he sees this.
Obviously now the next step is we need to write a story where this is happening and then Time Hollow steps in and then all five of us step in
And
to
beat the
summon
crap
our
out
own
of-
army for the Gentry to beat the crap out of Time Hollow's army.
And then we can
We-
even
we
have an
must-
extended
we must-
epilogue where we train up the Gentry to teach them how to use their powers.
Yeah.
Or teach them
just-
to develop some powers.
Or feed Dave Merciless.
Hey guys.
Somebody give that free woman some food.
Yeah, I think we're done here. Join us next time for more adventures of Electron and the Gentry. Da-da-da-da.
Electron. Damn, OC of the year 2016 is shifting back and forth so fast.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Bye.
Take care.